Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Palette of the Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the latest issue of Warhammer 40k Imperium magazine. Now, as per usual with all these videos, if you like them, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course drop a comment down below. I love hearing back from you guys and it goes a massive way to help the channel too. Now, this week we're on issue 47 of Imperium magazine, but before we go any further, yes, issue 45 is still missing. However, I have been told it has been ordered again, and with any luck will turn up in the next couple of weeks. Now, this could be a case that it could turn up in a day or two, or it could turn up in up to 6 weeks time. A little bit frustrating, but well, these things happen, I suppose. But anyway, on with this week's issue. So issue 47 is a paint issue. We have 2 pots of paint. We have good old Pink Horror, which is a pretty decent shade, and we have Wild Rider Red, which is a red that is, in all honesty, in my opinion, always a little bit orangey. But yeah, really good colours. Not the best value of magazine though, in all honesty. Into the issue itself, though we are greeted by the page about the elites from the Adeptus Sororitas, which are the Sisters Repentia. These are Seekers of Absolution. Units of Sisters Repentia are formed from battle sisters who have transgressed against the faith. Sisters Repentia are ritually stripped of their power armour, armed with eviscerated chainswords, and thrust forward as shock troops. For most, redemption will only be earned in death. So, with the Sisters Repentia, they still have the power armour sockets, where are the metallic implants that allow them to interface with their armour when they were allowed to wear it. Because they have been stripped of it, they're not allowed to utilise it anymore. They keep these massive chainswords for penitent eviscerators. These gigantic two-handed chainswords amplify the strength of the bearer and can shred their foes. They also are covered in scars because of the numerous battles that they may be in, especially if they are veterans. And they also carry purity seals as well, which are inscribed with Holy Scripture reminding Repentia of their sins. They also utilise the zealous fury and martyrdom as well, so they are willing to die for their faith, and will happily die on their faith, for their faith as well. There is also the Repentia Superior, who is an armoured and just charged with overseeing the Sisters Repentia in battle, ensuring their zeal remains undiminished in the face of a foe, and they are generally armed with neural whips, which they use to goad their charges to greater acts of savagery and violence, as well as having these pretty gnarly kind of braziers stemming from their backpack, which is a bit unusual, a bit weird, but yeah, why not? Then we have a battle record page for them, so of course we can name Sisters Repentia when we get all 4 of them from this issue, and then we'll have the others in issue 49, and then 54 as well, so we'll get the whole collection of them as well. And then we get our page about the Arco-Flagellants, which are ones that I must admit I don't know much about. So, few heretics are deemed worthy of redemption. The few that are undergo surgery and psycho-indoctrination, turning them into living weapons known as Arco-Flagellants. Only in death are they truly redeemed. So, with the Arco-Flagellants, they have endurance implants, so those flagellants that survive multiple battles earn the honour of receiving endurance implants. These bionic enhancements enhance the subject's strength and increase their capacity to slay the Emperor's foes. I said that really invented, didn't I? Subdermal stimulant pumps as well, which give them obviously enhanced stamina. And they also have a lot more as well, so they carry these flails, which are arco-flails, as I know, hence Arco-Flagellants. And they can take many forms, from whip-like coils humming with electric force to bladed cables and cutting saws as well, and they kind of run through. These are probably the most unusual looking Adeptus Sororitas units that I think I've ever seen. They look very unusual, but yeah, a bit different. We also get our battle record. We have 3 of those in total. So over time we will get our arcoflagellants in as well. So yeah, not too bad. So really cool stuff. Then we get more information about the Adeptus Sororitas as well, being the Sisters of the Priory. And these are one of the forces. So squads of sisters clad in ceramite armour make up the main bulk of the Adeptus Sororitas army. These squads can be equipped with a variety of different weapon loadout, each tailored towards a particular role upon the battlefield, allowing for great flexibility and destructive potential. So, the ceramite armour obviously being the favoured armour of the Space Marines as well. So the Battle Sister squads the majority of an order's sisters are fight as battle sisters. Flexible frontline troops, battle sisters armed with bolt guns, providing them with excellent range and firepower. Each unit of battle sisters is led by an experienced veteran sister superior with years of combat experience. These squads can also be equipped with additional weapons such as melter guns, storm bolters and mini-storm flamers to enhance their lethality. Then you have the Dominion squad. So sisters who serve in Dominion squads are equipped for offence. They forego heavy weapons in favour of lighter guns, enabling them to range ahead of their sisters and attack bunkers, garrisons and other key defensive positions. Sisters who serve in Dominion squads are often amongst the most aggressive and battle hungry of their order. And then there are the Retributor squads as well. So the Consummate markswomen, Retributors wield heavy weapons, laying down punishing fire to cover the advance of their sisters and obliterate vehicles and particularly obstinate opponents. They may wield a variety of destructive ranged weapons, including multi-melters, heavy bolters, and the dreaded Ministorum Heavy Flamer. So, lots going on there. And then, of course, you have your flight-enabled sisters as well. So we have the Seraphim squad. So equipped with jump packs, Seraphim fight in the vanguard of the Adeptus Sororitas. To serve in a Seraphim squad requires dexterity, agility and accuracy, for these sisters must be able to land, fire their pistols with precision and withdraw from the fight before the enemy can react and bring their weapons to bear. And then there is the Zephyrim squad. So these are particularly devout warriors possessing a close connection with the Emperor. They descend from the heavens with ruthless precision, singing prayers and uttering psalms as they strike down the unholy with powered blades. So, two versions of kind of flying sisters of battle. The Seraphim, using their bolters more than anything, and range weapons when they land. And then there is the Zephyrim, who utilise the melee weapons as well. So really cool stuff, and quite interesting as well. So we do get some Seraphim obviously with the magazine, so we'll get 5 in total, but yeah, really cool. Then we get information about the Talons of the Emperor as well, another faction within there. So this is mainly from good old the Adeptus Custodes as well, so which have served as the Emperor's personal guard for more than 10,000 years. During the earliest days of the Horus Heresy, these genetically enhanced Behemoths fought alongside their master and creator, laying his enemies low on many occasions. So the Adeptus Custodes are the golden ceramite armoured warriors. They're pretty cool. They have pretty cool looking helmets as well, and they are pretty more unique, and they have some pretty cool war gear, including the nutty spear that combines a razor sharp edge with an Imperial bolt gun as well, which is yeah, nuts in all honesty. But yeah, really cool stuff, and they look really quite fantastic. They are one of the kind of the brightest and shiniest of the Space Marine armies. But yeah, really good stuff. We get a story as well, Children of the Worm. So this is in the bowels of a shrine world, and we have some pretty cool bits and pieces in there as well, so it's really good as well. So yeah, pretty bit more good old story time. We get a page about one of the new war zones, which is Lavernia. So we'll have our Bealtan Guardian, Harlequins, Hive Tyrants, and much more. So we'll have a pretty cool little bit here as well about that. So if you want to learn about different kind of areas and the councils and things like Farseers, this is a page for you. Got your how to paint, so how to utilise your Pink Horror and your Wild Rider Red to enhance the quality of your minis. Have a bit of fun with it. In all honesty, it's entirely up to you if you do utilise that, but you can make things like cloaks look really, really nice, and of course adds the kind of depth and range of colour from things like purity seals as well. You're just going to be using them for making the edge highlights, so from the vast look of it. And then we have more information about Adeptus Sororitas rules as well, so this is going through a bit more of that and including our data sheets for the Arcoflagellants and the Sisters Repentia. So yeah, really, really good stuff if you need these as well, and how to utilise the different shield things, including the Shield of Faith that the Sisters of Battle can utilise within their kind of skill sets, essentially. And yeah, how to utilise everything as well, including ignoring wounds for things like that as well. And then lastly, we have our good old scout mission. So we have breach their lines for this one. You are using, if you are playing it as the Necrons, Royal Warden, 3 Necron warriors, 2 flayed ones and 1 tomb blade, going up against your Adeptus Sororitas in the shape of our Canoness, 3 battle sisters, 2 Seraphim, 1 Sister Repentia, and Arcoflagellant as well. So yeah, really, really cool stuff, and pretty interesting as well. A bit of a different game to play with as well. And then finally, next week we have a scenery issue. Yeah, it's our last one through the Ruined Factorum, which obviously we've had all the parts before for on other issues. So yeah, so go for it the same way as you have before maybe, and you'll be all good. And then issue 49 is a really, really good one. So you get 10 minis. You have the Penitent Engine. You have a couple of, well, an Arcoflagellant. We also have 2 Sisters Repentia, as well as the Sister Superior. We have some more Battle Sisters and 1 more Seraphim. Really, really nice. It's a really good collection of units in this issue. So really, really good stuff. Definitely going to be really, really good fun to paint up these girls as well. So yeah, this really bulks out your Adeptus Sororitas army before we get our final part in good old about 6 issues time, 7 issues time, around about issue 54 if I remember rightly. But yeah, really, really good stuff. And that's it from me. Thank you very, very much for watching as per usual, and I will catch you sometime in the near future. Bye bye now.